On Sundays this year, we will catch up with different Laker legends and share some great stories from the rich history of the purple and gold. This week, Jamie Maggio spoke with Sam Perkins.
Legends, sponsored by calljacob.com.
The clock running down. And Perkins goes for three. He's got it. He went for the shot from downtown to take the lead.
A big man with a sweet touch from the outside. Sam Perkins played 17 seasons in the NBA, and 3 of them with the Lakers. Of course, he hit this game-winning 3 in Game 1 of the 1991 NBA Finals. But it wasn't silky shooting that earned him his nickname. Where did the nickname Smooth come from?
That came from my teammate. I had another funny guy on the team, Byron Scott. You have to be at practice at 9:45 on the nose, right in the circle. Late, 1 minute, you're fine. I get dressed and it's 9:40 something, real quick, and so I see them huddling at the in the middle of the court, and all of a sudden Byron Scott is looking my way, and he said, "Look at this guy. He coming in all smooth, like he ain't late or anything." And by the time I got to the circle, it was 9:45. So he started calling me Smooth after that, and then it stuck.
Now you're New York tough, and I know that brand of tough. B. Scott, LA tough.
So there's a funny story with me and Byron. So I was playing with the Mavericks at the time. We were in the conference finals, and one of the games we were in LA, and he went up for a layup, and I hit him so hard that he thought we were going to fight.
And it's Scott who is knocked down as Perkins comes to him aggressively.
You know, he wanted to fight. He bounced back up. I'm looking at him, and I swear, I didn't flinch. I didn't do anything. I just put my hands on the hips. I'm like, I don't know why he's getting all excited about. So the bench is kind of emptied a little bit. And he looked at me like crazy, like, okay. 91 comes, and I go to LA and get my physical real quick. Guess who's in the office getting their physical? Byron Scott. And it's the first time we met because we're going to be teammates. He just smiled and I smiled. We kind of flashed back to that incident that happened a couple of years ago. And all of a sudden, I'm sitting right there with Byron. We became best friends right then.
Perkins was also a longtime friend of Laker legend James Worthy, as the New York native was a teammate of Michael Jordan and Big Game James in college at North Carolina.
When I took my visit to Carolina, he was my host. We had a great time then.
So can we credit you for giving Worthy street smarts and street cred?
Nah, well, I tell you this, after he got to know me, he still didn't change his ways. He still was a country boy from Carolina, and I was still New Yorker. I couldn't do anything with him. He was just a real nice guy from Gastonia.
Perkins also has some other great memories of his time in LA, giving us an inside look at the purple and gold from the early 1990s. Of all of your Lakers teammates, who was the best trash talker?
Vlade was, but I couldn't understand what he was talking. So I couldn't tell you, but he was trash talking his language, I guess.
What about best dressed?
Byron came in there with couple of outfits. Byron was probably one of the guys that kind of came in fresh and dapped up.
The most generous teammate with the Lakers?
Big Magic. Because he gave a lot of time to us. He made time for us, and at the same time, he did a lot of things off the court.
Thanks for watching Legends on SportsCentral. The law offices of Jacob Emrani are proud to support the team who built a basketball dynasty in Los Angeles. The legendary team at calljacob.com is here for you 24/7.